Morning folks, and welcome to the Happy Hooker YouTube channel. This morning I said I'm going to go to Whitby, and Whitby I'm going. It's just coming up for lunchtime now, so I'm going to call in Ben's at Fleetwood Fishy Supplies. I'm going to go and get some crab carts, some squid and some worms, a couple of other bits of tackle that I know I need, and we'll get over there. Look at that. I put that in bed last night and I kicked her out of it. See you in a bit.
So you both.
Right guys. Alright. Here's Warren the Warrior's just appeared. I'm now in Ben's. We've got a pile of squid, some crab wings, which we will be cutting up and stuffing them squid with, and a pile of worms. And a nice happy Ben.
That's the one, all good.
And a Warren the Warrior.
Got the jumper on.
Just 1 minute, Warren. You've all seen inside Ben's shop a load of times. Get in these shops, guys, in the local shops. Get your money spent. Stop spending your money online. They're all the personal, family-run businesses. They all need your money. So get your hands in your pockets, get it spent. I'll see you when I'm back on the road. Well, here we are. We're down at Whitby. We've got Maestro with us.
Evening, folks.
We're just waiting on Andy Pandy Little Willie to turn up. He said he was coming. I've not had any communication with him since then. And then we can get this boat hooked and get it in the water. Let's go and have an evening of fun. It's a real easy slip here. Look at that. Parking there, slip in there. Now the cost of delivery there, the cost of launching here is 25 quid for the day. That includes your car parking as well. Oh, excuse me. You just move this little bit of a barrier and roll yourself in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Hopefully the cod are here in numbers, and we'll have something to fish for, and we'll get loads of fish. Loads and loads and loads and loads. Let's get the hooker ready and let's get out there. See you in a bit, guys. Enough. Right, guys, here we go. Andy Pandy's turned up. He weren't far behind us, to be fair. Into the abyss we go. Keep going, Tommy. I'll do, actually. What depth are we in there? 2'2". See you in a bit. And that's it. We're on the way. We're on the water. Andy's looking at his phone as usual, and Tommy's in the cab.
Where he always is.
Where he always is. We've just been talking to a canoer, a speed canoer, and he said it's not very nice out there, but
We're just on the way.
we'll see. I'm sure that we will get on the water and we will get some fishing done. I'll let you know when we're out there. The famous 2 piers at Whitby. Let's get through them. I mean, it looks absolutely flat as a witch's proverbial in here, but we'll soon see when we get out there, won't we? We've got some marks to go to. I think they're about 5 or 6 miles down the coast. Just head for some rough ground and see what's what. Beautiful place, absolutely stunning. Old Abbey up top of hill there. There's Whitby town. There's Andy Pandy. Old Andy. Yeah. Nice hotel up there. I don't think I've ever been here on a bright sunshining day. Ever. Once.
The glorious coming all the way over, actually.
Yeah. And now it's all murky.
They're clearing now then.
Right.
No. Yeah.
Get out there. And here we are, guys. Somewhere in the North Sea. We're anchored up. Let me get past you, please, Tommy. And I'm coming back the other way as well.
You're not, because I'm going in here.
We're anchored up. Tackle. I've got a Kenzaki. It's either a 12-20 or a 6-12. I can't quite remember which one I've brought with me. I have brought them both, but I'm not sure which one I've picked up. All I'm doing is I have got a little weight slider on my line. Pretty much the same as I fish for the bass and everything. I've got 3 foot 3.5 foot, maybe 4 foot of, I think it's £20 amnesia, might be 30. Useless, aren't I? And I've got 2 hooks on it like a pennel. All I'm going to do on that now is I'm going to get a full squid, stuff it with crab cart, wrap some worms on it as well, stick it on the hook, cob it in and wait for the biggest of bongs. Let's get on with it. See you in a bit. And that's it. 1 squid stuffed with crab cart, all punctured on a pulley pennel, a couple of worms cobbed on it. Andy Pandy's already in. All that's left to do now is look a flick off the back of the boat. Splodge. Don't have to go a million miles. Feel it down to the bottom. Feel it down to the bottom. There we go, we've just hit bottom now. Just tighten up. Let a little bit more line off. Happy days. And now, just wait for bingest and bongest and boo! I'm hoping it's not going to be long. I know that the charter skippers have been catching fish here pretty regular for the last couple of weeks. So if we don't catch here now tonight, we've got no excuses. We're absolutely rubbish. Have you had one yet, Andy?
Not yet, lad.
Tommy, have you had one yet?
7, I mean.
7. I'm sure we're going to get some cod tonight. At least I'm hoping we are. I don't think it'll be long. I don't know how many people actually come out on a boat out of Whitby at night. I've never heard of anybody doing it, but I'm sure that people have. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? I'll see you in a bit. First fish on. That didn't bloody take long, did it? Tommy's still not even set up. Nothing, not a monster, I don't think. I wonder what this will be. It'll give you a good bing bong, didn't it? Is this the first fish on the newly christened boat? And it's little tiny codling. Nothing to scream and shout about, guys, but little codling it is. Look at that. Tommy, look what I've got.
Well done.
Little codling. Well, do you know something? I thought it were a big whitey when it first come up. Oh, nearly dropped him. He's not big enough for pan, but it's a fish all the same. Mwah! Back you go. I'm not even going to change that bit. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. Little bit of a mess, bit tingly tangly, but apart from that, there's nothing wrong with that bit.
There's a lassie, buddy.
He'd be pocket, hang on. There we go, Tommy. Right. What a good do! The happy hooker does it again! Well, my rod was just binging and bonging away then. We're messing about till I find my headlight. And there it stopped. Absolutely rubbish. Has it come off? It's come off! Hey, that proper went over with a wallop then, didn't it? I think it's come off, guys. Either that or it's something absolutely minute. No, there's no fish on there. There's no fish on there. But that went absolute bang, straight over. I'm going to change my bait. Because I don't think there's any crab cart left in that now. It looks a bit battered and torn. That were a proper wallop over. It's not going to be long and them 10-pounders are going to be coming on board. Getting big, getting knick-knock news on my rod, guys. It's happened twice. First time I sat down and thought I'll let it go again. The second I sat down it went again. Now I've stood up and put the camera on. Nothing! Come on, do it again! Oh, that were a bit of a... That looked a bit... Yeah, there's something nodding away there. Let's just pick that up. And I've stuck out of it. Missed it. We missed it. If it's in the vicinity though, it might just come back to it. There might just be small fish that are pecking away at it, you see. I have got quite a big bait on, so which I'm not too bothered about missing the small stuff. It's the bigger stuff we want. The stuff, something like it bent me rod double a minute ago. Oh, see, tip tap, tip tap. There could have been bits them, aren't they? Go on. I'm just shift this rope out from under my feet before somebody falls over it and gets goes overboard. There we go. I've got a nice clear deck now. Always make sure your decks are clear, guys. You don't want people falling over stuff and going splodge, do we? Yeah, I think there's some bits that are peck. There you go, peck peck. Someone's having a peck at it, and it's probably a pecker. But if the small fish there, you'd expect the bigger fish to be not a million miles away. Or you'd like to hope so anyway. I'll bring you back on if it goes properly. Fish on, guys! It was pecking away. Doesn't feel anything massive again, but I just picked the rod up and it were on. Let's see what you are. Be a little codling, I think. It's having a little bit of a nod, but nothing to shout about. It's a little codling. A little codling, swallowing it all down, look.
The whole bait.
It has, hasn't it? It's hooked, it's actually hooked on the top hook. Fish number 2. Come on, big brothers, that's what we want. Let's get him unhooked, get him turned, let's get him sent back. Wouldn't even get a fish finger out of that, would you? Oh, Tommy's into one now, is it any good?
It feels alright.
So we're all catching except for ugly Andy Pandy. My rod's knocking. Go on. Bing bong, come on. Got the big old knocks. Let's have a look. Oh, it's about the same size as them I've got, is it? They're only small, but they're still fish.
This good, yeah.
They swallowed it.
Absolutely swallowed it.
Let's have a look. We'll sort it out in a minute. Let me, I'll just sort Tommy's fish out for him. I'll get some, there you go, get some light on the situation for you. Yeah, that's right, I might be able to go down its gill. Have you got one?
You trying to eat the bait?
Have you got a pedal rig on, Tommy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That swallowed that right down. I think that may be, let's see if we can get it out, to its gill. I'll sort this fish out, guys, and then we'll bring you back in. There we go, there's Tommy's fish. You want to hold it up for the camera, Tommy? Oh shit, I'm nearly snapping his rod.
There you go, guys. Here, Bobby. Going back.
Going back it goes. They might only be small fish at the minute, guys, but it's still really enjoyable. I tell you what, I have missed being out on my little baby here so much. Sat here now in the dark. All we can hear is a few seagulls and the waves lapping on the shore there. It's unreal. And I mean unreal. My mental health has gone from there up there. Really enjoyable. What are you reckoning, Tommy?
Can't beat it.
You can't, can you?
No.
What do you reckon, Andy?
Fantastic.
Fantastic! Let's get some more fish caught. I know I'm not looking at you much, but I'm watching that rod because they are bing bong booing quite regular now. See you in a bit.
Can't beat watching you and Tommy,
Andy's joined the club. Is it any size or?
No, it's a very heavy.
Is it, Bobby? It's oh, look at this. Well done, Tommy. Nice cup of chow. Can't beat it.
Go on a cracker.
Let's have a look. It's a little codlin. Well done, buddy. Can't do better than that, can we? Now we've all. He's feeling a bit better now. He was feeling a little bit left out before. I have just flunked her. I've flung mine up tide. I'm just going to give it a go up there, see if there's anything better. But as of yet, not even on a bite up tide. I'll give it 5 minutes, maybe 10. And if nothing happens, I will bring it back down. Let's have a look. Well done, Andy Pandy, little Willie. Hey! And back he goes. I really do think. You got Tommy?
Bruiser done.
All right. I really do think we have to look after our cod stocks, guys. If you're catching them undersized, don't be taking them. I mean, in reality, sort of 3 to 6 pound is probably the optimum size for taking them to eat. But we do need to look after our cod stocks. I mean, we're Northwest men, and it's absolute bobbins over there, isn't it? I think there's only been 10 cod caught on the file course all year. Unless someone's been keeping it secret. And there's not been many caught on the Mersey, to be fair. There's been a few caught, but what you've got to think about with the Mersey is, and everywhere else in the Northwest, you know, like you'll see 4 or 5 cod caught over a weekend on Facebook. But what you don't realise is there's been 3,000 people fishing that weekend, if not more. So, yeah, there is no cod on our course, that's all. If you want pretty much guaranteed cod, you've got to come over here. Easy as that. And in the meantime, I'm having my cup of tea. It's gone a little bit quiet, or so I thought, but just as I said it, Andy Pandy's rod just went bing bong boo. Mine's just had a couple of bing bongs. I was just debating whether to, yeah, that always helps when the light falls over. I was just debating whether to move up the reef a little bit. Oh, wow, that's bright. I'm having to do a bit of makeshift lighting, guys, because that's rubbish. Because the other lights just died on us. So you might just have to bear with us. I'll get there in a bit. I'll sort it all out. That's bloody bright. Hang on. Go for that.
The rod.
What's happened there? You've pulled it out, haven't you? Tommy's just pulled his rod out of the butt. Did the rod snap then? Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? I bet you've been lifting it up back top at section, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
I bet Andy Pandy did.
I was actually reeling quite slow.
Well, he was reeling in it, did it? Mustn't have been pushed in properly. No, but I like to see that happen. You got it back? Are you snagged?
I think I am.
Bottom, that's what did it.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Bit of excitement, guys. Right, I'm going to sort this lighting out. Let's get it all under control. Because that's going to be no good, is it? If I get a fish on, I'm not going to be able to see on all. I'm sure we'll sort it out. See you in a bit. I'm sorry, guys, but the rod is no more. It's gone. It's a good job I brought a spare rod in it. Otherwise, Tommy beside it, twiddling his. In fact, he could just bit brew boy, couldn't he?
Once me stump.
Now, I'm not naming names or pointing fingers, but somebody had hold of that rod by the actual rod tip and pulled it out of the butt section. I don't know who might have done it. I saw what he did. He said, "Oh, I'm going to stop that Tommy from catching any more fish."
Is that what it was it?
Don't like sour grapes, is there? Another fishy front. It's gone rubbish. Andy's just had a couple of bites while Tommy's been struggling. He's been struggling losing his rod. What are these things, Tommy? Sent to trials.
Want me to answer that?
Absolutely fantastic. I'll get back to some fishing, hopefully. We might move, we might not, I'm not sure. There's only about an hour of tide left anyway, and then we will be moving, so might just sit it out for an hour and hope for a big bing bongust of bow. Let's have a look, we'll see. Right, we're all set up and ready to rock and roll again. I've managed to rig a light up. I forgot I had that light. It runs through an inverter into my battery console. Good job it's there, really, isn't it? But right. Tommy's all set up and ready to rock and roll again. He's got his got his bait on, got his tip light on. The rod is a little bit on it. It's a 612, so
I think I should have brought me Kenzaki.
Oh, that is a Kenzaki.
No, I should have brought mine. Fucking regiment of shit.
That was over a Pen regiment, and they have got an habit of coming apart from the butt, especially if somebody pulls it.
Was that before when my rod was going when I was making the brew? Did he pick it up?
Yeah, he did it. Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
I know now. I picked it up here like that.
Oh, have you heard this? We know exactly what happened. Just let me just put some light on him. How did you pick it up?
Sabotage me, rod. Talk about playing game, boys. Come on.
I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Anyone know?
9ish.
9ish. We've got an hour of tide left here. We're either going to sit it out because it is dark and I don't fancy running around in circles picking anchors up. We're either going to sit it out here and wait for the tide to turn and fish it the other way, because we will be slightly over the reef different then, or I will risk it for a biscuit and move. We'll make that decision in a bit. Well, I don't know where the fish have gone. I have just had a bite, and when I picked the rod up I felt it again and then I missed it. Well, actually I felt the fish and then it come off, which is extra rubbish. Shame on me. Not much else I can tell you guys. I think there's about half an hour, 25 minutes left to high tide now, and then I think once it goes slack, then I think we'll move up north of Whitby up to what's it called?
Sands End.
Sands End. We'll go and try up at Sands End, but I know that the wind's going to pick up a little bit and it will be wind over tide by about midnight, so whether it lumps it up or not or makes it unfishable, I don't know, but I'm sure we're about to find out anyway. Like I say, another 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and it'll be anchor up and move along the bus, because there's absolutely sod all happening here. But you know something? I don't really care. We've had a couple of fish. We've come out, I've enjoyed myself. I was determined to get out on this boat this weekend. If I had my way, I'd be out on it all weekend. I wouldn't be going home at all. We'll see. Oof, that might happen yet. Well, it's high tide, guys, and there's still nothing happening. I think back at shore there's a pizza with my name on it, or a kebab. In fact, I fancy a kebab. I'll share it with dogs, and I might come back out in the morning, I might not. I don't know where I'm going to be or what we're going to be doing. But for tonight, the wind's going to pick up from now. And it's going to be wind over tide, so it's going to get a bit unpleasant and a bit lumpy, and I'm hungry, I'm bored, and I'm getting tired, to be quite honest, so we'll get wrapped up now, get the anchor up, head back up there. It's about 5 miles up to Whitby. If you do like the things that we do, please do press the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell, that's very important. Leave some comments, share the video, buy the hoodies, look at the parcel engines, and anything else you can think of. And until next time, ta-da for now. Subscribe.